Hey there, Mr. Tush. We are talking about how to do links. That's the next step. And I've got a special linking project for you. Between knowing how to do some basic formatting and some links and some images, by the end of this week, you're going to have enough to start building your final web page project of the hand-coded version. So that's kind of where we are right now. We'll look at this assignment called linking pages. And there's two links in here. The first is to open up your coding rooms. And when you go into coding rooms, obviously, you're going to log in with that. You're going to see the assignment that we're looking at. Let me log in as me. And once you get in there, you have your assignments. And the assignment you're looking at is 3.8 links, right? And when you go into the assignment workspace, it opens up like so. And so that's one of the things that you have right here is the assignment workspace, all right? And it gives you this extra one, but actually these two files right here are the files that you're gonna include, right? And then this right over here is the directions for the assignments. When you look over here on the left are the directions, you have the entire workspace right here. If you don't know how to do it, you're gonna have this option right here, student resources. This is the mrtush.com site under links, and this is how links work. Links work similar to pictures. The tags have an open and a close, just like the tags normally have. It's just that when you want to link to other things, you have to include the open and close and some hyperlink text. Links are the things that make the web the web. The fact that you can click on things on a website and they go somewhere and they do something, that's what makes, or they download something, that's what makes this language interesting. That's why it's called HTTP, excuse me, hard word, right? Or hard phrase, hypertext. Hypertext is what we're going to build today. Hyperlink creates hypertext. So how do we do that? Well, first of all, let's straighten up a couple of things, all right? I'm going to move this guy up here so we can see it a little bit better. And one of the things I want to highlight is I got a couple of assignments, and every once in a while I do get a couple of assignments that have this green stuff, and people start writing code in this green mess. This green mess, remember, is comments. They're not actual pieces of coding. And the fact that I have this bracket, exclamation point, dash, dash, and at the other end of it I have dash, dash, bracket, that makes it a comment, and the browser actually ignores it. A comment isn't there for the user, it's there for you to tell you what's going on in that page. And in this one, we're going to make the information you need. It's all right here, and you click on this. Oops, my bad. Let's go back to that. That's a 504, silly, right? Here's all the information you need. Well, I'll fix that link. It's on the mrtush.com page. Here's all the information you need. It says find your 5 favorite web pages. And when we go to favorite sites, we're going to put your 5 favorite web pages on my 5 favorite web pages right here. And I'm going to change my title to, let's go right into here, and I'll change my title to my favorite web pages. So I'm going to change it to my favorite web pages, right? And then I'm going to go in here, and one of my favorites obviously is going to be Google. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to call up Google. So this is where Google is. And I know it's actually HTTP. It gives me a lot of extra mess. I just need this stuff right in here. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to add a p tag that says this is Google. Right now, if I want to look at it, I go to View Web Page, and remember, we don't click View Web Page. We click this little box. It's a little idiosyncrasy. And why did that not come in? Interesting problem. Oh, because when I click, it will automatically call up the index page. And in order to get favorite-sites.html, what I'm going to have to do is, let me open it up, and I have to add a slash that says /favorite-sites.html. So I'm going to go over to here. I'm going to add my /favorite-sites.html. And there it is, Google. So right here is Google, right? And in order to make this a hyperlink, I'm actually going to add some extra code to it. And I'm going to use this link text right in here to show me how to do it. Right here is a good example. So I'm going to type in bracket A, actually right here, I'll put it inside the p tag. A href equals quote, and it gives me the, that's where I'm going to put the quote right in here, right? I'm going to go right in here and I'm going to copy this part here, google.com. Just this thing at the end. I don't need this other mess right here. It's going to take me to google.com. And you'll notice it puts it in there, and then I put in my closed quotes. And I can put that other one, right? So now it'll even show me that the link is valid, right? And then what does it need? It needs me to close this tag. All right, so far I'm going to close this tag. Ooh, look, big mess, right? So I'm going to close this tag. And then I'm going to put a /A right there. Let's take a look at it online. And there it is. I've refreshed the page and I have Google, but you'll notice that Google is actually hyperlinked. So if I click it, it'll open up Google. Mr. Tush, will that work with any other site? Absolutely. What if I go in here and I'll change it to a site that I do right here? I'll use the one of the Kung Fu sites I do. So this is one of my favorite ones. All right, so it just says kungfu.com. It's one of the sites I actually do. So I go in here and I click on refresh the page. Wait, I didn't change my language. I have to change it to SDSS Fu, right? And it will refresh the page. It is still a link. And there it is. That opens up the page that we want. All right, so that totally works. So that's how you're going to add your links. On this page, you're going to add your 5 favorite links. Now, the next question is, it says after I add my 5 favorite links, you're going to have a link to your page about your favorite food. Now, how do I link to this thing here that says favoritefoods.html? Well, within the same site, this is how it works. I'm going to put in my p text. It says right here, my favorite foods. A little slash tag. So when I look at it, I go back. This is where my page was. And let me reload this page. My favorite foods. It's not hyperlinked, of course, because I haven't put a hyperlink in there, right? Now, A, ref, put in extra space so I have that equals quote, and then I'm going to actually put in / favorite foods HTML. I'm going to close that bracket, and then I go over here. I'm going to add that code in there. Ideally, this goes to the other page. Let me go back to that. Because it's within the website, I do not need all of this HTTPS stuff. I can put in the code just by dropping in this / favorite foods. If I wanted to have the index page right in here, I wanted this to include, if I had to fill that page out, I could include it in there. I'd have to actually put in, hang on, HTML. And there we go. And I'll put in a body tag. I'll put in /body. And let's say home. A p tag called home. Sorry. Page. Home page. So once I go to view the web page, if I've got that in there, that's my home page, right? This is the page we're looking at. If I wanted to put in under my favorite sites, I add one called P. And then A href equals quote / index HTML. I could include my home page, and I could put in the quote that way, and /p. There we go. Now, when I look at this, I'll refresh that page. I've already got my link to my home page. Boom, and there's my link to my home page. So as long as you use the /, you can have the pages all talking to each other. You can have people navigate within the website itself. So that's how you manage the navigation within the website itself. I hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching.